Hi Pisces, welcome to your March 2017 love reading. Can you believe it's March? Wow. I'm excited about it. A lot of new changes, new moon in Virgo, spring equinox. Warmer weather. I'm so looking forward to it. Okay, I'm not going to talk a lot this time. I'm going to try to do my readings so they don't last quite so long. Okay. But I do want to take a moment to thank you all for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. I do recommend, if you like the way I read, I do recommend that you subscribe, only because, well, number one, it just makes me feel great. It makes me feel like my work is being recognized. That's all. Just being recognized. And that the messages are getting to who they need to get to. And it leaves me a great feeling of satisfaction because, I know I'm here to serve. I know that's my purpose. And this is one of the ways that I choose to serve. And, I started this YouTube channel just as a way of giving back. But I have to say, it has given so much more to me. And isn't that the way it always is? When you give, you receive more than you give if you're giving freely. So I thank you. I thank the subscribers. I thank God. I thank everyone. But anyway, I wanted to just tell you, the reason why it's good to subscribe, because I am trying to put out more and more videos just for my subscribers also, on top of this. And the reason I do that is because it allows me to hone in more on you. When someone subscribes to my channel, although I can't personally thank everyone, though I wish I could, but I can't. I have to be realistic. I can't personally thank you, but I am thanking you within my heart. I see every name, and I thank God every time. And I do this because I'm very grateful, number one. And number two is, I feel when I see your name, it's kind of like your energy is deposited into my energy field. So when I'm doing the readers for subscribers, I truly feel so many's energy. So if you want to subscribe, there's just another reason. But yeah, so let's get started, okay? So this is going to be for singles. This is going to be for singles, those who have yet to find love, those who maybe are dating but not in a committed relationship, okay? This is where we're going. Oh, someone's getting money. So weird. My hand got so itchy. And can I just tell you real quick why you're the first video? It's because of you guys totally rock. 30,000 of your brothers and sisters viewed my video, and just so grateful. So one of my ways to show you that is to put you first. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, you just do a little bit of shuffling. It's so funny, Pisces. I began your video about 20 minutes ago, and I was going to do a completely different spread. And I started the spread and pushed record. But as soon as I hit record, it's like my voice was taken away. It's like I had nothing to say. It was very strange. Strange, but I knew exactly what it meant. It meant I need to go back to the spread that I did last month. I thought I'd do something new because spring, but my spirit guides are saying no. No. Okay. All right. So again, I'm looking for Pisces for March 2017 spirit. I'm looking for information I can pass along for those who are single, can be dating, but have not yet formed a commitment. Spirit, I just want to know if you can help along your path. Anything that's coming in also. Definitely want to know about new love coming in for Pisces also. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Oh my. Past life relationship. I know you guys love this card. You know, it's funny. We love this card. I love it also. I definitely love the image. I could look at this image all day. It's just such passion. But there's so much passion because there's such a connection. There's like a connection to this person that you cannot have with another. Right? I mean, you've lived past lives with this person. Okay. Well, you know, it's quite strange. When this card comes up in a read, very seldom very seldom do I get this as a first card. But when this card comes up, in most of my readings, excuse me, most of my readings, it always feels like a very small percentage, like 10% of those who are viewing. Boy, I feel like this is a big percentage. I feel like there's some type of shift happening. There's like a major shift in the energy almost of the world. And I feel like, well, I mean, can this be a twin flame? Absolutely. Could this be a time when, you know, I ask someone who does astrology, but I almost feel what I'm feeling. I mean, I have like goosebumps all over me, and which means it's special, you know. But I feel like there's something happening, you know, in the heavens that is opening up this portal, so to speak, that is allowing twins to come together. I almost feel like, okay, it's needed. The energy of the twins is needed. There's a purpose to this. It's just not, I mean, it's a reward, don't get me wrong. It is a thing of beauty. But there's also a purpose behind this. And it is the energy, the collective energy, that then gets put out into the universe. It's like that healing energy. It like heals your heart. Even if this is karmic, it's like the healing of it. And in return, you portray that energy outward. And I mean, let's be honest. If we are all vibrating in positivity, the world would be a different place. It would just be a different place. And I feel very spiritual about this card. Like this is for you. This is for many, and not just Pisces. You know, from what I'm hearing, this is for many. Like the heavens are stirring, and it's time. It's the power of love of two people. Well, not just two people. Soul connected. Mission. Wow. For some reason, I'm seeing like Tom Cruise, you know. Do you accept this mission? And you have 10 seconds to decide. That's how it feels. Like, bam, here this person is. Now you have 10 seconds to decide. Do you go with this person? Whoa! Give me a minute. You don't have a minute. I don't know why. Let's keep going. It's safe for you to love this person. Of course it's safe for you to love this person. Here's the thing, guys. I'm sorry. There's something on my card. Here's the thing. For some of you, this is a twin flame coming back. And And with this twin flame, I feel like we have two scenarios here. If you're evolving in your shadow side, let's say right now, I hear if you've given up on miracles, if you've given up on miracles, this is for you. Miracles are unseen. You don't know that a miracle's coming. It just comes. It just shows up. It's a shock, but the best kind of shock. I mean, it feels like a holy shit. It's true. Holy shit. This really does happen. To me, little old me, who feels like nothing amongst every creature of this world. It's coming in a form of a miracle. They're coming in a form of a miracle. Well, I can tell you, if the card let go of control shows up, it needs to. Because, this is something where it doesn't matter how much energy you put out. I don't care if you are sad and have given up and say to yourself, fuck love. Love is never coming for me. It comes for everyone else. It doesn't come for me. Well, you're the one who needs the miracle. You're the one that the collective want to show that, listen, everyone deserves a miracle, especially you. This is also a card, though, about, let me tell you, this is a twin flame. For some, this can be, a soulmate. It doesn't always have to be a romantic twin flame coming back. It can be a soulmate. And soulmates come in every different size form, just like humans. Just like, it can be an animal. It can be your dog. It can be your soulmate. For many, your dog is your soulmate. Your cat, your pet is your soulmate. But this is coming right now, I feel, as a twin. And I feel this card telling you that this person, it's going to be safe to love this person. It's a warning. It's like a warning attached to it, saying that if you're evolving in your shadow side, and I do feel for the miracle, I feel the miracle is coming for those. Not just so much, okay, it's not just for people who are evolving in their shadow side. I shouldn't say that. It is for those who don't believe, who've given up. Well, I mean, come on. That's when real miracles affect our life. I can think of my lowest lows, and then bam, something happens that completely changed my direction. It may look like the tower, but the tower saved my life because I couldn't save my own. Does that make sense? This is about two twins who come together. And when twins come together, they're holding mirrors up to each other. And that mirror is a reflection of yourself, the shadow side, things that need to have attention brought to them so that they can be changed or corrected or healed. And it's not easy energy. So many people want my twin flame. I want my twin flame. Well, you better be ready then, because this mirror is going to be held up to you, and it is going to show you these parts of yourself that you probably hide. You don't want other people to see, and this twin comes in and is like, you have no choice. And it's both ways, by the way. So all I'm saying is this is coming in, and it looks like it's coming in soon. It's your first card. Think about your shadow side today. What can you do today to start evolving you into the light? Because when this person comes in, you know, you have to open your heart completely. You have to. This person doesn't come in to save you. It's not this person's job. Quite the opposite. It's your job to save you. Nobody can save you. And if you feel that way when this twin comes in, you will be greatly disappointed. And this is why a lot of times there's twins who they come in and then break and come back together and then break. You know, it's that old saying, there's a chaser and there's a runner. There's a runner and a chaser. Which are you? I don't want to be either. Why does my twin run? Maybe the twin can't handle the mirror that you're holding up, if that's your job. Now, there's also, I know I'm talking hard. You know, like there's hard energy with this card because there is. I just want to be honest. You know, a twin does not come in and save you. Please, please, please understand that. And yes, this person is coming in for you, but you have to understand that there's purpose behind it also. I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention to your feelings. I want you to pay attention. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling for a lot of you. You're going to have the feeling that you're being touched. You know, somewhere it's like this quick touch. But this touch isn't just, a feeling on the skin and then it's gone. This is a touch that feels heavenly. It's like a kiss from your angels. If you feel that, if you felt that, if you, especially during this reading, absolutely know this is for you. If you felt that during this reading, this is for you, without doubt. Don't even question it past this point. But for others, I also feel it's like this little touch, it's a tap on the head, but you know it's coming from the higher ups. You just know it. It's a sign. It's a sign. You have to be able to open your heart completely. This is spiritual. You have to understand that. Please don't ask for a twin unless you're prepared to give the energy that twins need. Remember, a twin is not the other, a twin is not the other side of you. You're whole, all on your own. I know I'm putting a lot of energy into the shadow side of it, but I just want you to be prepared. It's like I want to forewarn you so that you can think about that and perhaps move out of that. Okay, I'm going to move on. Release your ex. Well, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? You know, I have release your ex in so many readings. And I'm just going to put it like this. People come into our lives, even soulmates, because remember, we don't have just one soulmate. There's a purpose behind them. So soulmate, let's say it's soulmate comes into our life. And perhaps their purpose was to put you back on your path. And that was it. That was their only purpose. To put you back on your path. and then that door is supposed to shut. But we as humans don't allow that door to shut, even though it's supposed to. That was it. That was the purpose. Person comes in, you're back on your path. That was it. Thank you. Door has to shut. Why does that door have to shut? Because there's things, there's people, there's opportunity, there's things that you need to do that are lying on your path, waiting. So that soulmate is just part of your soul family. Comes in, puts you back on your path. Thank you. You know within your intuition when that door needed to be closed, but you don't. We don't. It's time to just start closing the doors. I don't know how else to put it. It's time to start closing the doors when you feel it within your intuition. It's time to trust your intuition and not allow this heaviness of an ex. Especially, I feel for some of you, it's ongoing. Like you've been holding on to this person for a year, 2 years, 5 years, many years. And it's affecting your present day tremendously. You know it. It's in your energy. I don't need to say any more than that. It's in your energy. Have to trust your intuition that when a door is supposed to shut it. There's a reason. Just like I told you earlier, the tower comes down in our life when we refuse to do what's next. So sometimes the universe has to come in, shut it for us. And it may feel devastating, but then it turns out to be the most beautiful thing. Or the love of your life is merely a month away. Close the door. Attraction. Well, that is about living in the present moment. And it's funny it's falling, release your ex. Because it is about clearing the energy. And as you do that, you just attract more romantic life or romantic love into this moment. We need to, it's saying we need to start finding joy within our present moment instead of trying to find joy everywhere else. It's right here, right now. It's past life relationship, this twin flame. This is how you recognize them. Not by staying in this type of energy. But by having this type of energy. Taking the time to smell the roses. Taking the time to walk barefoot outside. If need be, it's like walking around your house and looking at things that you love and taking that very moment to say thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful. So grateful for this. And the more that you do that, the easier it becomes to get rid of this energy. Because it allows you to start opening your heart up again. It allows you to live for today, not for yesterday, and not for tomorrow. Let's face it, Pisces, we don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow. I know that. I lost 4 family members so quickly. You just don't know. You don't know. So it's about enjoying today. Because tomorrow is just not promised. Okay, we have a soulmate. Right underneath, it's safe for you to love this person. And yes, this is a soulmate. Isn't that weird? I just looked how, I don't know if you can see it on screen. But normally, you guys know how I keep my cards. I'm a Virgo. Virgo sun, Gemini moon, Scorpio rising. God, I have everything, right? We all do. But the Virgo side of me is really what rules my hands, so to speak. So I like it to look orderly, just how I am. I'm not good with messes, even though at the end of a reading, my table is a mess. But at that point, I'm not focusing on that. But it's weird how release your ex, somehow, I mean, I may have done it myself, but I cannot recall that memory of pushing this to the side. And by doing that, I feel like it's saying, listen, let's not focus on this ex anymore. Let's focus on what's right in front of us. Look at this beautiful postage stamp here. Twin flame and soulmates are coming in, and they're safe for you to love. It's asking you, please stay in the present moment. It's a must. Let's put it this way. This is what my spirit guides tell me. It's up to me if I want to live in the present moment. It's completely up to me. It's my free will. But if I want to enjoy the blessings, I need to be in the present moment. And my spirit guides tell me that. Not all the time anymore, but they used to. Get yourself out of the past, Sandy. Stop living for the future, Sandy, and live for today. I mean, sometimes it does take the loss of people you love to make you understand that it's all about today. All about today. What can we do today to make ourselves better? And when we do that, beauty just rushes in. Okay, some of you have this twin flame, a lot of you have twin flames coming back. Some of you, these are soulmates, so not everyone has a twin flame. I mean, let's be realistic. Very seldom do twin flames truly come back in large numbers. But it doesn't even matter, because again, for those who have this twin flames coming back, I want you to understand that energy that I first spoke of. Okay, and when soulmate comes in, it's not so much about holding the mirror up, but there's still a purpose. Okay, and it is love. I mean, it's pure love. It's pure love. There, whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate, still is part of our soul family. It's not a free will choice. It's not, Dick, Tom, and Harry are sitting over here, but my soulmate is sitting up here. Well, my twin or my free will might say, oh, I might choose Harry. Spirit's like highlighting, illuminating, this person. I need to trust in my intuition. Keep an open mind about your soulmate. So, that card speaks for itself. Some of you, I feel fire. Now, whether that's a fire sign coming in or it just stirs a fire, a passion within you. I'm feeling fire. Like, this little tiny sparkling. It turns into this big roaring fire. Passion. Perhaps some of you haven't felt this before. Okay, we're going to pull these apart. I know. Maybe that was just me. It's like for a second I didn't want to pull. It's like, oh no, I can't pull them apart. But we're going to pull them apart. All right, so I'm going to get a little bit more clarity here. Spirit, I'm just asking for a little bit more clarity through this deck. Seven of Raphaels. I did tell you that I tried to do a different spread for you, right? I think I told you that. This is one of the cards that was in the spread. Seven of Raphael is, at the basis is about needing to make a decision. Not just needing to make a decision, but that it's time. That perhaps you're overanalyzing. And it's like, okay, come on, we need to make a decision. We need to be very clear on what we want, on what we need. It's funny, every time I say want, Spirit says need. Need. What we need. What do we need to be happy? What do we want? Because Spirit tells me, what we need. And the way that we think that it's going to come in, it's like hang on to your hat. We're going to show you what a miracle really looks like. For some of you, I feel like this card is talking about that you need to clear your heart chakra. And you really need to do it, though. I feel this very strongly all of a sudden. It's like I want you to do it soon, very, very soon. Very, very soon. And then be prepared to take action. For some, this is a need for detoxification. Why? Well, because when you're drinking. Now, when I say detoxification, this is not someone who does, the occasional drink out with their friends. This is someone who, these are people who drink, take drugs, because they're trying to feel something within them. But now, it's taken away your power, hasn't it? It's like now you cannot feel anything. You need to feel. You need to feel everything. No matter how hard. You can push things down and push things down and push things down, but I can guarantee they will come back up and they will come back and they will come back at the most inconvenient time. It's like if we push it down and don't deal with it, and then our soulmate comes in and we're in this beautiful relationship, and then all of a sudden, all this hurt from your childhood or this hurt from a past relationship manifests itself in a different form, and it's confusing, and it's negative, and it's hard. It's because you haven't worked through it. So it's manifesting as another lesson in a different way with the same based lesson, though. Hope that makes sense. It's about taking care of us, not pushing things down, dealing with the issues, dealing with our own issues. And God, I don't want to say this, but I feel like I need to say we need to stop being babies. We need to stop saying to ourselves, I can't do this. I can't get through it. You can, you can, you can. You can. Don't put things off for another day. Don't allow them to come back. It's like learn the lesson so they don't have to return. This allows you to live in your present moment. This person is extremely content and at peace. That's where you want to be. Queen of Michaels. Okay, for some of you, this is the Queen. This is who's coming back for some of you. So that would be an air sign, guys. Queen of Michaels to me is very strong. You know, air is about standing up for ourselves. You know, and that's what she represents, arrogance. So that would be Gemini. That would be Aquarius. That would be Libra. Could it be in their sun, moon, and rising? Yes. I feel very strong about this one, that this is the sun sign. And I am feeling that she is a queen. You know, I mean, a queen can be a king or a queen in my eyes. But here I'm feeling it's a female. So right now I feel like I'm talking to those who are seeking a female love. You know, however that is. It's funny because I feel like you clear your heart chakra. You actually take my advice. Thank you, by the way. And you clear that heart chakra. And it's like what comes rushing in is the opposite of what you expected. It's like, you know, dealing with these emotions and you think, oh my God, it's just gonna, you know, how do I do it? I'm just gonna cry. It's just gonna make me more depressed. And it does the opposite to you. It makes you strong. It makes you self-reliant. It allows your humor to come back out. Humor is important. And again, for some of you, this is your person coming in. She may come in as friendship first, which is the best way, honestly. Starting as a friend, becoming friends, and then falling in love. For a few of you, I feel that this woman is coming in for a few people I feel like this is men that I'm talking about right now, for this Queen of Michaels. I feel like this Queen is coming to you or is on your path. And, you know, as long as you're walking forward on that path, you're going to bump into this Queen. She's already on your path. And I feel like you're in a remote place. Beautiful place, though. Mountains. Evergreens everywhere. Like, I feel like the state of Washington, Oregon, Ireland. But you're in a remote, you know, it can be any country, but it's definitely, there's definitely hills and mountains. It's quite beautiful. It's a place that I would love to live. I can see that. I can feel that. But I feel there is rain, you know, like there is rain. Maybe more rain than some like, but you like this weather. This weather agrees with you. And it doesn't stop you. You know, it's funny because I just got a picture of, I lived in the state of Washington for a little while, and it rained a lot. So beautiful, but it rained a lot. And, you know, I was coming then from Pennsylvania, I believe, or Rhode Island, I'm not sure. Yeah, I moved a lot. So I don't even know, like, what state I moved from. Might have been Rhode Island. But what I noticed when I was there is, you know, when I was out walking and it would just start raining, I'd carry an umbrella with me. With the people who lived there, who have their roots there, didn't carry an umbrella, you know? And that's what I feel like. You're someone who, even when it rains, you're like, we don't carry an umbrella here. What's wrong with you, woman? But this queen, I feel, is from your area. So, you know, she doesn't carry an umbrella. There you go. There's a hint. She doesn't carry an umbrella. Now, for some of you, you may already be friends with this queen. And it's going to turn romantic. It's beginning to turn that corner. I feel like I want to say don't hold it back. She's a soulmate. Remember that. Seven of Gabriel. This is falling underneath the card of releasing your ex. But it's also attached to your soulmate card. Another soulmate card, I should say. Seven of Gabriel is, it's fire. Fire. And that's what's needed to release your ex. The fire within you. Stand up for yourself. Have confidence. This person from your past is nothing more than a person from your past. Get back on your path. Have confidence in yourself to be able to let go of those who don't give us what we need, who are not serving our higher selves, who put us down versus picking us up. Why in God's name do you want to hang on to that? Let it go. That's simple. And I know what you're thinking right now. Oh yeah, it's not that simple. It is that simple. Your mind, your thoughts tell you otherwise. Just not the truth. I deal with a lot of spirit guides. It's that simple. That's what they say. The door is just meant to shut. Why can't you let the door shut? Why do you have to keep putting your foot in the door? Let it shut. Because your path is bringing you someone. I can tell you right now, the soulmate coming in, for those, okay, I have different energies here. I hope you know that. You guys should know that by now. It's a general reading. We're going to have a lot of different energies here. But I'm honing in on a few. Twin souls. The meeting. Coming back together. Many. All across the world. Soulmates. Still your soul family. Coming in. Some. For some men out there who live in the remote area that I talked about. This is the Queen of Michaels. This is an air sign coming in. Some that's hanging on to that ex, hanging on to the energy. I feel like for some of you, your ex has moved on. Not like moved on in a way where there was no importance to your relationship, but they have moved on with their life. It's you who's hanging on. But you're hanging on to nothing. And I'm sorry. But what if a miracle is coming? Perhaps you're the one who needs that miracle. I feel like you, this ex, or I'm sorry, you release this ex, you open up your heart chakra, and then the soulmate comes in for you, and it's completely different than the person of the energy you were hanging on to. Completely different. And that alone feels like a miracle because it gives you a better understanding. My God, it was me all along. I was the one who kept myself still, stagnant, afraid, wanting what I couldn't have, but not accepting that. I can't have it because the universe is telling you it's not good for you. It will not serve you. No matter how much you want it, it will not serve you. Let it be. Flow with the universal flow. Stop butting your heads against it. You know what I mean? Universe wants to flow in a beautiful way, It's beautiful flow. And then here you comes like, bam. Nope. Nope. I want my ex. I want my ex. I want my ex. I want my ex. You're stuck. Step aside. Just step aside. and allow it to flow naturally. All right, we're going to do a little shuffling here. That's why, because I feel like there is something beautiful, a Ten of Ariel. Okay, let me shuffle first, and then we'll talk about these cards. But my God, here's those goosebumps back again. Okay, you guys, your cards are flying out, not just popping out. They're flying. Perhaps it's because they want you to fly. They want you to put a little air underneath your wings. Beautiful. Well, what a beautiful row of cards here. Start with the Ten of Ariel. Ten of Ariel is a beautiful card. You know, it's material, it's earth, it's pentacles. But it stands for our material world. But our material world in a way that it fulfills us and those around us. You know, it's that feeling of being able to care for someone, not just emotionally, but physically. It's important. You know, some will say, well, you shouldn't wish for things of a material nature. Absolutely. You have every right to. We live on the earth. We need a home. We need a car. We don't need a car, but it's nice to have a car. We do need a roof over our heads. Okay, well, can I just tell you that I just heard that is part of your purpose. That is part of the twins coming together, not all of you, some of you. It is about a roof over someone's head, but not your heads. It's about you two coming together to help others who don't have what you have, who don't have a roof over their head. It's time to serve. That's why we're coming together. It's time to serve our brothers and sisters, near and far. It's time. Now, today, right now. Even if this twin hasn't come in yet, it's time for us to serve. However you can. I feel it's big, though. You know, where normally I'll say, you know, just smiling at someone, a stranger, you're serving them. You're serving your higher power. I feel bigger. I feel like, I don't feel like it. Spirit's telling me it's time for us to step up. It's time for us to serve our brothers and sisters. We are much more alike than we are different. And we need one another, near and far. It's time to step up, including me. For some reason, I feel like Spirit's honing in on the roof over our head. So whether this is right now, you know, sometimes I feel like energies come in, you know, that reach a lot of people about one thing, one problem in the world. And that's what I'm feeling like the energies are pulling us now. Pisces, but me included. Thinking about the people in your neighborhood, in your town, in your city, who don't have a home, who have to live on the street. For some of you, it changes your life. You understand how the feeling of giving, of seeing the results from you helping to move one person from homelessness into society again, how you will feel will be unbelievable. That will fulfill you. That will open your heart chakra immediately. Okay, it's the collective. It's the collective. Okay, on individual basis though. Okay. Tenerife out is about having what you need, having everything you need. It is about a rich and rewarding family life. It's about knowing that, I feel like this is saying that there's going to be traveling and knowing that you can pick up and travel and not worry about your finances. You just have enough. You have what you need. For some of you, can I say, I feel like you and your twin are, it feels like the Peace Corps kind of work, the Peace Corps. And I say the Peace Corps because I feel like in the Peace Corps, they live with the people that they serve with. They live the lifestyle of those that they're serving, of those that they're teaching. And that's what I feel. But it's temporary kind of thing. Okay. There's a lot of messages. Boy, I just don't think I have time. Paris, Pisces. Pisces, Paris. I'm sorry for the pause, guys. Just getting a lot of downloads. I always invite your spirit guides in. Even if you're not here yet, it's like my spirit guides know, I suppose, who's coming to watch. So the messages are in place for when you turn it on. And I feel like it's Spirit's asking you to change your perspective. It's very important. It's between the Ten of Ariel and the Chariot. It's about having everything you need, yet continuing to serve, continuing to spread the glory. For some, I feel like once you have that feeling of stability inside, then you feel like serving. The Chariot moves forward with his own mind. He understands that through his mind, through his intuition, through his trust, he moves this chariot forward. He doesn't need to control it. He's done the work. I feel like it's miracles. Miracles in this card. It's not what it means, but that's what I feel. That scare you? I'm sorry. I was just told to do that. It's like, wake up. Wake up. This is where you're supposed to be. This is where you're supposed to be, in the present moment. So I picture my mind. Spirit is a hammer. Bam! Wake up. The collective soul, wake up. It's not just about us. It's not about our ex. It's about our brothers and sisters also. It's about serving. It's so weird, Pisces. I'm so sorry that this is like, it's love. But it's not just, it's more important than love. No wonder we have so many twins coming back, because I feel like your purpose is world change. Spreading miracles. This miracle gets deposited into you. It allows you to see. By the way, it's not a miracle. It's a gift. It's a blessing. But Spirit's showing it as a miracle. So you can believe. Yeah, it's like, come on. And these twins, it will not be easy. But my God, is it going to be rewarding. It may not be easy because I'm picturing you two laying on, what do they call those? Army, oh my God. What the hell? Why can't I think of them? You know, those little canvas beds. It's like you're roughing it, but you're roughing it for others. You know, your foundation at home is beautiful, but you are traveling. You know, the card perspective is right in between, again, the Ten of Ariel and Chariot. And I feel like this is the perspective of human nature. Not just your own perspective, but the perspective of human nature, the perspective of how energy works, the perspective of how I could tell you, simply close that door on your ex and tell you it's that easy. And it's looking at it from another perspective than your own. You know, this card, it's the Hangman in traditional tarot. And he's hanging above this circus tent. And, you know, and there's healing throughout this card also. But it's funny because the circus tent, you know, what does the circus tent bring to mind? Well, to me, it brings childhood memories. Going to the local fair, seeing the circus, and then growing up, and now taking my children, and now my grandchildren. You know what I mean? It's about generations. And how life moves on and changes, whether we're ready or we're not. It's about understanding that when these changes show, it's because Spirit's bringing it to you, whether you're ready or not. Here it is. We've waited. Not anymore. Some people that are so close to ending the energy of their past for good. You're so close. So close. Keep going. All right, let's do another row of romance angels. I can tell this reading is going to be long. Dang it. I really, really wanted to try to keep it under an hour. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, well, that's not going to happen because we're already in an hour. Sorry. Well, there's your card. Allow things just to unfold naturally. To let go of control in your life. You know, don't try to control the things you can't. Because you're not meant to. If you can't control them, you're just not meant to. Again, that's simple. Let your friends help you. First card was forgiving and learning. We have religious factors. Love yourself first and playfulness. Soulmate coming in. And for some of you, again, it's the Queen of Michaels. And I feel like that's more of the male Pisces. But others who have soulmates coming in where can I tell you, so much of your reading not so much, but the energy of the reading is about letting go, but really letting go. It's spring. Spring is coming. This is the time. It's time to be free. It's time to be playful. Be that inner child. Remind yourself how it felt when you were 6, 8, and you woke up in the morning. You weren't thinking about, oh my God, yesterday was so terrible. Oh my God, like Susie, you know, she hurt Charlie's feelings, and now, it's before that. You don't worry about that stuff. You wake up in the morning. It's like your parents can't control you because you just want to go find adventure. There's nothing on your mind about tomorrow or yesterday. What adventure can I find today? What can I do today? Don't let money, the lack of it, stop you, because there are a lot of free things in this world that can bring you joy. Simply being on a swing. I do it. I don't do it all the time, but if I'm in a park and there's a swing, I am on it. I love it. I love being in a swing because it makes me feel like the little girl I once was. But it allows her to come out and play. You need to let this person come out and play. You need to let your inner child out. Of course, we have the card for giving and learning. I feel like I'm always going to have this card. Now, even though I'm saying that, I feel like I'm always going to have this card. Can I tell you, your cards look so much better. Like there was progress. And some, there's still that need to understand that, let's just use this X, for example, that this X, though it had its beautiful time when it started to decline, that was your sign to let go. But not just to let go, but also to forgive. Forgive the wrongs that were done to you. Don't forget, you don't have to forgive the person, but forgive the wrongs. We're humans. We cannot judge another unless we are perfect ourselves. Let the universe take care of that, because it does. Like attracts like. If your ex is a cheating fool, trust me when I tell you, when they fall in love, it will be with a cheating fool. That cheating fool will not cheat on them. That is the universe giving the energy that they put out back to them. You don't have to worry about that. Let it go. Not that you're wishing. You don't want to wish bad on someone either. That's not what we're about. We're about, we're here for our souls to evolve to a place of unconditional love. Let's face it, it seems like an impossible challenge, right? But it's just not your place to judge another, because there's so many things that you don't know. You don't know everything about their childhood. You don't know if their mother or their father did nothing but cheat and cheat and cheat when they were little. And so in their subconscious, this is how they believe love is. It's not your job to fix them. It's their job to fix themselves. It's our job to heal ourselves with the help of our higher selves. Okay, dang it. I didn't want to go into that much. Okay. It's funny, with the religious factor sitting right underneath the card for giving and learning, it is just about getting your spiritual energy, your lighthearted energy back up again. Letting go so you can be free. You can be free to live today. And I'm not talking about the ex anymore today, anyway. Just not talking about it. Okay, we're breaking these apart now. Putting the Chariot at the head of your reading, because I feel that there's just miracles coming. They feel like miracles coming, and I feel like it's coming for a lot. I feel like there's so much energy change this month. I feel like some of you have already experienced the beginning of this energy change. You know, that feeling that something big is happening, coming. You don't know what it is. You know, not just for you, but maybe for the world. I want to use a very small example, and I'm going to try to keep my political views out of it. But an example in the United States is, you know, President Trump being elected to office. Okay, no, I'm not saying anything. My spirit guide just said no. I'm not saying anything. Okay. And I'm not saying anything just because it can be misconstrued. Nope, just not saying anything. Okay. All right, so let's do some clarifiers on these beautiful people coming in. Remember, Chariot. It's about self-control. It is about self-control. But again, for some of you, it's just coming in a form of a miracle. And you don't see a miracle coming. You don't see it coming. Because it's meant to shock you. It's meant to show you that, yes, there is a higher power. A higher power may be ourselves. But nonetheless, there's a higher power. And it asks us to allow our energy to be pure and loving. And the things that don't serve us, just let them go. Just let them go. It won't matter on your deathbed. Trust me. On your deathbed, you won't be thinking about that. Let it go. When you pass, you know, you have to review your life. I'm a big believer in, you know, it's not that you are judged when we pass. It is that you review your own life. You feel, you know, you get to see your part in everything. And I do believe that your soul family surrounds you to help you understand the energy. Again, it's not about feeling it. It's the understanding of every part we played and every feeling that may have affected someone else, good or bad. It's about growth. But now, you know, when we pass, it's, you know, we don't have a limited mind, a limited brain. So we see things as they truly were meant to be seen. Be. Okay. Okay. You know, it's funny, guys. You know, I watch a few videos online too, and I do check out new people coming out because I just, you know, I find it so interesting. And, you know, it is my love. And it's funny because when I see a video that's an hour long, I'm like, hour. And then I remember, oh my God, All my videos are that long. Ah, okay. All right, so let's start with the twin flame. Again, I have to tell you, I feel like there's a lot of you. Holy crap. This is the only one that was turned up. And this is laying on the card, so I'm taking both. But I'm not taking all these. Okay. We have the Ace of Raphael and the Six of Michaels that came out on your twin. So the Ace of Raphael is about beautiful, new, emotional experience coming your way. This is spiritual. I'm not surprised that the Ace of Raphael is sitting on your twin, on the card of your twin. I'm not surprised at all. Because it's a different type of love. You look behind here, we have two dolphins. When dolphins mate, they mate for life. This dolphin doesn't go up and say, hey, how you doing? You want to go out? You want to have a drink? Okay. And they go out. They do it. And they break. It doesn't happen. They fall in love for life. This is what's coming. Eternal love. Feels very healing. Like, I can breathe. It's that feeling of, it's like I'm at home again. I'm in your arms again. I feel the joy is almost overwhelming. I feel the first time that you are in each other's arms again, but for the first time in this lifetime. You almost want to cry. It's like you need to release because it's so strong, so beautiful, unbelievable, unbelievable. And it makes you cry, but these tears are joyful. God, they're so joyful. They're so grateful. Guys, you're not far. It's not far. Six of Michaels. This is about the feeling of, well, troubled waters, you know, stormy seas, drama, not having what you need, being unfulfilled. Feel like this is outside forces, so more than yourself. This is about understanding. Yeah, look at this little dog here. A little paw hanging over there. It's like he's always with you, right? He's your loyal friend to the end. Who is that? Who could that represent? Your twin? His loyalty. Her loyalty has always been with you. Will always, always be with you. No matter where we go next, they'll be with you. They were with you here in energy, with you. And now you're breaking through the veil, so to speak. It's like you're being healed. You're being taken out of this struggle, drama, heartache, thinking no one loves you. God, they were there all along. They were in your heart all along. Perhaps now You're really meeting them. Physical meet. This allows your heart to just be at peace. Just to be at peace. So close. This card represents the light at the end of the tunnel. Almost ending. Like, look at Michael. Sword. I'm not giving up now. There's no way in hell am I giving up now. Too close. I can see the light. It may only be a tiny little glimmer, but I can see it. I'm not letting anyone stop me. Now, I've broken through. Now, I just need to do the rest of the work. This can be working on yourself so that when you break through the veil, you're healed. Whew. It's like even in the dark of night, there's still a little glimmer of light. Even in the dark of night, there's still illumination. Some of you just need to sit underneath the moon, the stars. Look out your window at night and just look up. And look at the wonder. You're not here for nothing. Remember that. There's a purpose for you. Okay. So, wow. Excuse me. Okay, we're taking what's faced up and not what's face down. It hits the floor. I really got to stop wearing my long johns when I'm doing readings. I keep forgetting, like, when I get up, you know. But hey, it's what I feel comfortable in. I'm a girl of very, very low maintenance, I have to say. Okay. Son of Ariel. Look, it's back again. It's back again. Except this is the third time. Because remember, when I did your first attempt, this card was there. Came out again in your reading. And now it's coming out as a clarifier. Time to make that decision. Time to detox. Time to be clear on what you need. Time to clear that heart chakra, please. Please, please, please. Definitely a need. Four of Gabriel. No, Spirit's telling me to read it this way. Ten of Michael. Ten of Michael is, if I can find it real quick, then I'm going to add it. I just want to show you the different images, if I can find it. So many cards. So many cards. Spirit, bring me the Ten of Michaels, please. Ten of Michaels is what I'm looking for, please. There she is. This card. This is the Ten of Swords. This is how I read this card. Every sword, it's in your back. It's down your body. Every sword is a lesson. It's a lesson learned. Hard lessons learned. These swords are planted firmly in you. You're standing on their own. But your head's still up. right? Didn't kill you. I mean, it felt like it should have killed you, but it didn't. So what you think is too hard, you can take it. Even after all this, your head's still up. Because you're learning that these were merely lessons. And yeah, sometimes they come as very hard challenges. But the universe may send us these hard challenges, but they also send us the strength, the tools that we need. Your head's still up. Now look at this way. Same card. I love this card. It's, it's hard, when I tell people I love the Ten of Swords. What? Well, I love it because it tells me that these major lessons have been learned. That you recognize that they were lessons. That from now on, the strength that you have makes you feel like you can do anything. This is also a card, I love it because it allows you to know that, number one, it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. That feeling is coming to an end. It's also about closing the door on all the things that no longer serve us. I imagine this is you up on a stage. That sounds like Bob Seger, huh? Up on a stage. I love Bob Seger. But you're on a stage, and you put all the people in the audience that you need to say goodbye to. You put all the people who cause you drama over and over again. You put all the people of your past, family, situations that have hurt you, everything. Because remember, you've learned the lessons now. You put them all in front of you. You give your final performance. You say, that's it. That's all I have. I've given you everything I have. You can either take that or not. But me, I'm done. Me, I'm moving on. Me, I got a glimpse into my future. And it looks bright. There's no way I'm going back. I'm done. It's over. It's over. And look what waits for you. Love. Love waits. As you decide to close the chapters of your past. For good. For good. So, what can be a hard card, same as our life lessons, what may seem like an impossible challenge. How do you feel once you get through that challenge? Like, are you proud of yourself? Like, oh my God, I can't believe I was able to do that. You have all the tools you need inside. So you end the past. You say goodbye to that ex. That ex has you, well, it's not the ex that has you holding onto the energy. You're holding onto the energy because of your own choice. You make that decision. No more. Closing the door. I'm moving on. Through Gabriel. This is about movement. This is about, the miracle. And perhaps in your mind, when I say miracle, something comes up. Well, this is better than what you can imagine. So whatever you feel, or however you feel that miracle is going to show up, if you are trying to control it, think about it. Want to know what it is? Spirit says no way. But when it shows up, it will be better than you could have imagined. It will be better than you could have ever expected. Keep yourself optimistic. Your optimistic plans will work out. Your optimistic plans will work out. this person coming in. This is under the soulmate card. God, they're more than you could imagine. Understand that. It's nothing to do with finances. It's not, I mean, it doesn't mean they don't come in and, they have great finances and that only helps. Of course, there's nothing wrong with wishing for that, wanting that. I want someone who's stable. I want someone who stands up on their own 2 feet, whatever it is. But Spirit's saying, you can tell us what you want, all you want, but what we're going to give you, so much more, so much more. Why? Because you know how energy works. And you know now that if you don't close the door to the past, you can't open the door to your future. You may open the window, a tiny crack. But listen, don't you want that door wide open? You do. You say goodbye. You end it. Spirit tells you, hang on, baby. What's coming? It's unbelievable. What's coming is a miracle. 4 of Gabriel. Beautiful. A lot of fire, okay? A lot of fire. 4 of Gabriel. Wow. The basis of the meaning is time for a celebration. Abundant rewards. It's about foundation. It's a number 4. 3, 4. Progression. Beautiful. There's only 2 people in there celebrating. A man and a woman. Of course, it doesn't have to be a man and a woman. It could be a man and a man. A woman and a woman. Celebration. The 2 of you. Getting a lot of fire. So, for some, it could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Could be. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I don't know why I picked up this deck. Maybe I just meant to shuffle it. All right. So, keep your energy light, playful, optimistic. This is how you bring things into you sooner versus later. This is how you clear your path. This is what the world needs from you. It's not even so much about what you need from you. It's about what the other people, what we need from you. We need you to try to find a way to keep your energy lighthearted. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. When? Now. Today. You feel like you have nothing to be thankful for? I can guarantee you there's something. You just haven't found it. I am going to do one more final clarification on each one of these using a different deck, but let's finish up with this other card. I feel like this card is more for the people who, oh, beautiful, needed to let go of that ex. Okay, now I know I talked about that here too, and that applies for everyone who's hanging on to an ex, but there's certain people I'm talking to where, like, you just cannot seem to move forward no matter. Okay, and I understand. I do. We all understand, right? Pisces, we all understand that. So I want to say, well, listen to those of us who have done it, who have seen the other side. It's wisdom, It's those who have been through what you have been through. It's wisdom. Why not listen to it? Beautiful. Knight of Ariel. Oh. Okay, I don't feel like I need any more in that, to be honest. So, all right, so this X, again, it's about closing the door, at least beginning the process, beginning the understanding. Let's start there. Just the understanding of how it is your energy that holds you back. Even if they call and, you try to move away and then they call and try to pull you back. Well, that's a vampire, and an energy vampire. See that for what it is. Understand that it doesn't matter how many times they call. You already know in your heart of hearts it's not going to work. So clear the energy, no matter what they say or do, because you're moving on. You're moving on. Ace and Michael. Huh. This is, Ace, new beginning. Michael is air. So I feel like, with this showing up here, it's like you do start to stand up for yourself. You do start to believe in yourself. The Ace of Michaels, Michael's at the top of the mountain, and that represents us at the top of the mountain. But Michael didn't pick us up and just put us on that top of the mountain. No, we had to get there ourselves through our challenges, through the Ten of Swords. And each lesson learned put us a little closer to the top. Each lesson we went through and we learned. Remember, it's about learning the lesson. We move up a little closer to victory. Victory. This is you. Victory. Michael tells you, listen, first of all, great job. Congratulations. We're now moving you forward. Much less energy work that you need to do. It's like you're understanding. You're understanding now. Michael says, please understand that there still will be bumps in the road ahead. There has to be. This is what life is about. Our soul growth through lessons. And then using that lesson to help others. Using your wisdom to help others. Put you at the top of this mountain. Brand new beginning. Feeling confident. Ready to stand up for yourself. There's no need to even stand. You have stood up for yourself. Let's put it that way. You stood up for yourself. And that's what put you up here. Now you can move forward confidently. Well, we have the Knight of Ariel. It's Pentacles. This is who's coming in for some of you. It's a Knight of Pentacles. No wonder the energy has been slow. Takes a while. Pentacles is, another way of responsibility. And when you're being responsible, sometimes the journey is longer, but it's still worth the wait. So for some of you, this is, this can be someone who's younger. Absolutely. It can be someone who's your own age, but is perhaps not quite as mature. No, that's not it. Spirit said no. It just is what it is. It is what's in front of me. It's a Knight of Ariel. It's a Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Someone is so devoted to you. The opposite of your ex. Very devoted. Where's your dog? Where's that doggy? Devotion. He'll never leave your side. Never has left your side. Just now that you're coming back together. With the energy of your twin, of your soulmate. Because this is every scenario here is about soulmates. Whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate. It's the same energy of our soul family. Even if you don't physically see them, the energy is there always. Loyalty. This is loyalty coming in. The opposite of what you have. Someone funny. This is someone I can tell you right now that, I mean, you guys you really don't have a hard time trusting, or let me put it a different way, you're not really a jealous type. I mean, we all have some jealousy in us, but I feel like you're maybe one of the least judgmental. So you're finally getting someone who relates to you, the real you, the true you. Just saw the word devoted here. I didn't even, oh, what's that? Well, I can't see. Devoted. Devoted. Okay, so what did I say? So I feel this is a earth sign, okay? Because it's a night, it may be in their moon, it may be in their rising, but there will be earth within their chart. So that would be a Virgo. There would be a Capricorn, or it could be a Taurus. Pisces. I think I've said this to you before. Pisces and Virgo. There's something about a Pisces and Virgo. I don't know. I'm a Virgo, and I have never, ever dated a Pisces. Not, not that I even thought twice about it. I don't care what someone's sign is. I want to know the characteristics of the person. But it's weird because when I thought about it, I've never dated a Pisces. Yet there's something. Every time Earth comes up for you guys, I feel it's in Virgo. Maybe I need to date a Pisces. Maybe that's why I feel that. Nonetheless, this is Earth. Again, somewhere in their chart, I don't feel like it's their main sun sign. It may be. Okay. Okay. So for right now, it's telling you, focus on your career. Focus on your own foundation for right now. Because while you do that, um, while you're focusing, well, we should always be doing that, to be honest. It's about building up your own foundation so you feel strong within yourself and allowing the universe to take care of everything else. For some of you, this earth sign may be at your place of employment. Could be in a bank. Someone you know from a bank. Now, I shouldn't say that because I don't feel like you don't know this person yet. You don't know this person yet. That I feel strongly about. But again, you can meet them in some type of financial institution. You may work in a financial institution. Okay, we're doing final clarification. Ten of coins. Now, this is the second time you got this again. Ten of coins. Ten of pentacles. Rich and rewarding family life. Let me tell you, I already know that your material needs will be met, okay? And then it is about giving, about understanding that your material needs will be met. Then it is about giving back, too. Knight of Swords with the Sun. So, Knight of Swords has many different meanings, depending on the card, but I'm going by the imagery here. And, I'm just looking. It's almost like there's a Leo, going after you. Some of you, this may be a Leo, who just keeps ripping at your heart, but it's in reverse. So that's ending, or it has ended. And then the sun comes out. And let me tell you, I mean, Leo is ruled by the sun. So for some of you here, it could be a Leo. It's coming out strong, right? But remember, well, I was going to say there's fire too. Remember I said there was a lot of fire here? And there is a lot of fire. Hey, some of you, it's a fire sign. Okay, that card's down, so I can't take that. Four coins. Yeah, it's funny. The four coins is on top of the card finances career. And four coins to me is about, like giving and receiving. Not hanging on to things. Not hanging on to your material things like it's the do-all. If I don't have this, I can't survive. Well, I want to go way back and remind you about the people who don't even have a roof over their head. This is about giving and receiving. Perhaps you're asked to finance or focus on your finances right now because there's a need for you to give, Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Could that be another fire? Sorry about that. I had to just shut my phone off. Okay. About giving and receiving. Give as much as you receive. But also, allow yourself to receive. It's supposed to be an equal balance. We give without the intention of receiving anything back. That's not, we don't give to because we want something back. It's just part of the reward. New beginning. Ace of Swords. So, did I say fire before, Annette? It's not fire, it's air. So for some of you, it's air. Well, look at that. Ace of Michaels. So for some of you, it's definitely an air sign. For other of you, it is it's an earth, okay? Don't cry over spilt milk. Don't cry over spilt milk. Don't cry over what you don't have. If you don't have it, get it. If you don't have it, do what you need to do. Take the advice that Spirit gives you. If you don't have it, stop crying over it. If... Boy, I sound mean, don't I? How can I be so mean when spring's right around the corner? Because I want you guys to live a beautiful life. And remember, I read for many of you, so I know that there's a lot of heartache and strife, but I also know there's a lot of beauty in the world. Don't cry over what you don't have. Be thankful for what you do have. This is how you bring beauty to you. This is how you manifest the things that you truly need. Not crying over what you don't have. Being thankful for what you do have. I feel like Spirit threw that card in there to say to you, this is how we're going to manifest. This is how Spirit is saying they want to teach you how to manifest. Once you stop crying over the things that you don't have, and start being grateful for what you have, it's like the universe opens up. Something major happening for you guys. Major. Major. So, I hope that, I hope this reading helped. I know it's not really for couples. I apologize, but I have to tell you, 90% of my clientele are single or dating, not in a committed relationship. Twin flames coming back, large numbers. I feel large numbers. Major purpose behind this, though. I feel like some of you, it's directly tied to the homeless. Together, somehow, you help the homeless. It's something about the roof. You know, the roof's over our head. And understanding that there's a lot of people who don't have this roof. We still have soulmates all over the board. This is all spiritual. We don't have anything about new love. This is all spiritual. Spiritual. There's something happening, guys. I'm going to have to look up the astrology. I don't know. Something's happening. Forgot that I put the chariot at the head of the table. Through our own determination, through our own self-control, through our own grateful heart, we manifest any life we want. Purpose. Well, the power of love is a purpose alone. We're meant to be joyful. You know, we're meant to be joyful. It is about all of us, one day, evolving in unconditional love. Can we have that here on Earth? I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like this spread is talking about the power of love, of all of you coming together with your special person, puts this power in you that in return helps us all. So I thank you. I thank you. All right, Pisces. Jeez, I thought by just breaking it down to singles, it would take the video time down, but there's just too many messages, you know? Too many, not too many. I'm happy to take as many messages Spirit wants to give me. But that takes time. Okay, guys, I love you, and I will see you, I'll see you soon. I have something in the works that I am planning on putting up. Well, it's actually about twin flames. I'm going to be doing a video, hopefully within the next week, looking at just twin flames. So, you know, with the subscriber. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe. You know, you may see me in the news feed, I don't know, but if you want to guarantee to see it, then yeah, you have to subscribe. I can't email people, and I apologize, but I just can't. I can't. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for following my channel. It means the world to me. And you guys kicked ass last month. Kicked ass. That means that you needed to hear these more than anyone else. And I know that. It's not about how many views I get. It allows me to know who needs the message more. You guys do. Now I know why. Now I know. All right, guys. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. And I'll see you soon. Okay.